Help me to reach 2,000 subscribers. I remember the moment my world cracked. It was not loud or dramatic. It was quiet, like the sound of a soft breath being taken before someone decides to break your heart. I'm sorry, he whispered behind the bathroom door. His voice shook, yet it sounded relieved. Like he had been holding this guilt inside and finally set it free. I can't keep pretending. Our marriage, it feels like a regret. The floor under my feet felt cold. My fingers trembled around my toothbrush. The fluorescent light above me buzzed like it was irritated by my existence. I stared at my reflection, the woman I thought I was, the marriage I believed I had, the future I saw so clearly. All of it trembled like glass on the verge of shattering. A regret. I repeated the words silently. He did not know I heard him. He thought I was still asleep. He thought the water running in the sink had drowned him out. He thought wrong. I swallowed a lump in my throat. If I opened my mouth to speak, I knew my voice would break. So I waited. I let him come out. His eyes were tired, his face pale, and when he saw me awake, he forced a smile. A soft, warm smile that once made me fall in love with him. This time it felt like a mask glued to a stranger. You are up early, he said, acting casual, as if my life had not just rewired itself in silence. Couldn't sleep, I whispered. My voice was too steady, too calm. It scared me. We moved around each other in the kitchen like strangers renting the same space. My hands washed dishes that were already clean just so they had something to do. His fingers tapped the counter nervously, though he pretended he was scrolling through his phone. The morning sun poured through the window and made everything look too peaceful for the storm inside me. He had been distant for months. Late work nights. Sudden phone privacy. Heavy sighs and forced laughs. Eyes that avoided mine a little too often. I had felt him slipping away, but I convinced myself it was stress, exhaustion, life being heavy. I told myself love goes through seasons. That marriage was a test you pass if you fight hard enough. Now I wondered if I had been fighting alone. Big day at work? I asked. I watched his eyes flinch before his face smoothed again. Yeah. Meetings. A lot going on. His voice trembled. He was lying. And it hurt because the lie sounded practiced. Familiar. Like he had said it many times before. I nodded slowly. I did not call him out. Not yet. I needed to breathe. I needed to think. My heart beat like something trapped in a cage trying to escape. This was my husband. The man who held me through grief, who kissed my forehead every morning, who promised forever with shaking hands and tear-filled eyes. How do you suddenly stop being home to someone? He reached out to touch my shoulder. I stepped back before I could stop myself. His hand dropped, his face faltered, and guilt flickered in his eyes like a flame burning through lies. You okay? He asked. I don't know, I replied softly. Are you? He blinked. His lips parted, then closed again. Silence stretched between us like a tight rope someone was about to slip from. I'm trying, he whispered, and for a moment I almost believed him. Almost. But the truth lingered in the air like perfume from someone else's skin. Something had shifted. Something had broken long before I heard those whispered words through the door. And suddenly I needed the truth, even if it destroyed me. Who is she? I asked. His breath caught. His shoulders stiffened. His eyes did not meet mine. There it was. The confirmation. Sharp, cruel, undeniable. The pain hit like ice water down my spine. He looked at me, and there was fear in his eyes. Then regret. Then something emptier. Something that told me I was already a memory to him. I felt my heart tighten, not in weakness but in awakening. Betrayal does not break you all at once. It peels you open slowly, revealing strength you did not know you needed. Talk to me, I whispered. Don't lie anymore. He opened his mouth to speak. And right then, before he could answer, my phone buzzed on the counter. A message. From an unknown number. I wiped my hands, reached for it, and my heart stopped when I saw the text. He is lying to you. Check his hotel records. My blood ran cold. My story was no longer falling apart silently. It was unraveling fast, and someone else knew the truth. I stared at that message like it was a detonator and my entire life was wired to it. My breath froze in my chest. He saw the screen, and panic flickered across his face. Not guilt. Not shame. Panic. The kind someone feels when their secret world begins collapsing. "Who is that?" he asked too quickly. I did not answer. I could not. My fingertips trembled as I clicked the number and typed, "Who are you?" 3 dots appeared instantly. "Someone who thought you deserved the truth." My heart twisted. I looked up at him. He was pacing now, shoulders tense, rubbing the back of his neck like he was trying to hold himself together. "Give me the phone," he said. There was no softness in his voice now. No warmth. Just fear disguised as authority. I held it behind me. Why? Afraid the truth might come out. His eyes darted around the room, calculating, cornered. "This is ridiculous. You are letting some prank spin you into paranoia." Another buzz. Room 614, Grand Crest Hotel. Every Thursday. My knees weakened. That hotel was 15 minutes from his office. My heart made a broken sound in my chest. He stepped forward, hand out, eyes burning. "Give me the phone." I backed away. He exhaled sharply, and for the first time in our marriage, I saw rage beneath his skin. Not passion. Not hurt. Rage at being caught. That was the moment I realized something painful and liberating. I had been loving a stranger for months. Maybe longer. "I'm going there," I whispered. He froze. A ripple of fear crossed his face. He tried to grab my wrist, but I pulled away. His fingers clenched empty air. "You are being dramatic," he muttered, voice shaking. I grabbed my keys. My breath trembled. My bones felt hollow, but I moved anyway. Sometimes broken hearts move faster than steady ones. He followed me to the door. "Stop. We need to talk." "You should have talked before lying," I replied. My voice did not break this time. It was low, steady, and grieving. The kind of voice people only find when they lose everything. I walked out. I heard him whisper my name once behind me, but I did not turn back. The sky outside was cruelly blue, the air too calm for a world that had just ended. My car door shut louder than usual, or maybe my senses were too raw. The engine roared to life and I drove without breathing. The Grand Crest Hotel stood tall, polished, proud. My reflection in its glass doors looked unfamiliar. A woman betrayed, yes, but also a woman about to be reborn through fire. At the reception desk, I spoke quietly. "I need information about room 614. The clerk hesitated. "I am sorry, but we cannot share guest info." I pulled out a photograph from my phone. My husband smiling with me on our anniversary, holding my waist like I was his whole world. I pushed it across the counter. "Please. I need to know if he was here." Her expression softened. Her eyes lowered to the screen. After a long second, she typed quietly. Then she nodded. "Every Thursday evening. Same room." My stomach dropped. My vision blurred for a moment, but I nodded, whispered a thank you, and walked to the elevator like my soul was made of glass. Room 614. My pulse thudded in my ears as I stood before it. My hand lifted, then paused. Fear, anger, love, denial, devastation all twisted inside me like a storm begging to break loose. I knocked. Silence. Then footsteps. Slow. Calm. Confident. The door opened, and my heart felt like it fell out of my body. It was not a woman. It was his best friend, Daniel. The one who comforted me when he worked late. The one who told me he loves you. Just be patient. The one I trusted like family. His eyes widened in horror. "You were not supposed to know," he whispered. I felt like oxygen disappeared. The hallway tilted. My lips parted but no sound came out. Betrayal suddenly had more faces than I imagined. More layers. More shadows. My marriage had not been stolen. It had been surrendered long ago. Behind Daniel, I saw a scarf. A familiar one. My husband's. My eyes burned. Daniel stepped forward. "Please, let me explain." "No." My voice broke. My knees shook, but I stood straight. "I don't need your truth," He already gave me the lie. My phone buzzed again. Now you know. Save yourself before he destroys the rest of you. I turned and walked away before grief could paralyze me. I reached the elevator and pressed the button like it was the one thing anchoring me to reality. When the doors closed, I finally exhaled. It came out as a sob. Quiet, sharp, aching. Pain did not kill me. It awakened me. He said our marriage was a regret. And for the first time, I agreed. Not because I failed, but because I gave loyalty to someone who traded it for secrets in hotel rooms and whispers behind my back. I walked out of that hotel without looking back. Not at Daniel. Not at the past. And not at the version of me who believed love alone could keep someone faithful. Life did prove him wrong in ways he never saw coming. Betrayal did not break me. It built the woman I finally became.